Need to have a word with all these three. Thank you. Walk of shame. Walk of shame. And people do it and not take pictures of my car. That's what you do.
Right. If you just asked you what you were doing, you said, I've got an interest in vehicles.
Yeah.
Right, now it's...
Welcome to Police Prep, your trusted guide to joining the UK Police. Get expert tips for exams, interviews, fitness, and recruitment. Prepare today, protect tomorrow. This episode is sponsored by Matt 12128. Check the link below, subscribe to his channel, and show him some support. In this episode, Auditor Matt is standing outside a police station and filming parked police cars. When officers come out, they immediately make a big deal out of nothing. Instead of seeing that he is doing nothing wrong and walking away, they surround him, ask him questions, and try to act like they have power over him when they actually don't. Matt stays calm the whole time. He quietly but firmly uses the law to counter everything they say, until they have no argument left. In the end, the only outcome possible is that they have to let him go.
Are you taking pictures of police cars and other cars though? Why are you doing that?
It's a hobby. I like cars.
Okay.
It's an Audi TT, it's not just a car, is it?
But it's somebody's car that doesn't know that you're taking a photo of them. It's not right.
And if I've got a Mazda RX-8 and people do it and not take pictures of my car, that's what you do. Right. If a Porsche pulled up and there was loads of people taking pictures of it, would you...
This isn't a desirable car and you've took a picture of that.
And?
Okay, but you've just said you're taking pictures of nice cars.
And police cars, and fire engines and ambulances.
Okay.
What's the problem?
Well, asking what the purpose is. Somebody...
The pictures you've said.
No.
Somebody
you don't do that. You're not allowed to do that.
You don't take pictures of people's cars.
Can you keep your distance?
You need to stop taking pictures of...
I don't need to take... I don't at all. Let's do it for a hobby. I do this regularly. What on earth...
Videoing me.
I am. What on earth law book have you been reading?
We've come out because somebody's been taking pictures of police vehicles.
And?
So we have come out to ask you why you are taking
And I've told
pictures.
you twice now.
Right,
there's pictures on here of my wife with no clothes on, etc, etc. You're not going to be looking through that.
From the very beginning, the officers act like Matt has already done something wrong. Their questions are not meant to understand the situation. They are meant to pressure him and make him uncomfortable. Filming parked police cars is completely legal, but the officers speak to him like he is a suspect from the start. Matt does not explain himself or ask for permission. He knows he has the right to be there, and he stands by that. This frustrates the officers because they are used to people backing down when using authority does not work. They try to intimidate him instead. They move closer to him, not because they feel unsafe, but to show power. Matt does not panic or step back. He stays calm and keeps pointing out that they have no real grounds to stop him. The moment they switch from giving reasons to using intimidation, things shift. It is no longer Matt who looks bad. It is the officers who end up looking wrong. But
it's a very strange thing to do, posting.
It is not strange at all. Not whatsoever. It might be strange to you, but it's not strange to the general public.
We're going to ask you to stop videoing, please.
No.
Yes.
I'm doing a documentary on for YouTube on the police.
Regarding what?
Abuse of Antisocial Behaviour Act, abuse of Section 43, just generally police abusing powers.
Okay, mate.
I don't give me details out, not personal.
Well, you're taking, with respect, you're taking photographs or video of people's cars.
People do it in my car.
Aren't yours.
That people do that in my car. And I don't have a problem with it, it's a nice car.
For all I know, you could be planning on stealing them.
Well, when I steal them, arrest me.
Well, no, I'll take your details.
No, I'm not giving me details. I don't have to give my details. Do you actually know the law? I'm allowed to film. You're going to get
show me what you've recorded.
You're going to get yourself in a whole lot of bother if you do that.
Show me what you've recorded, and if it's totally innocent, then that'll be fine. Why won't you show me what you've recorded?
Because there's pictures of here that aren't suitable for other people to see.
When intimidation does not work, the officers try to stop the camera instead. Matt explains that he records to catch misuse of laws like the Antisocial Behavior Act and Section 43. And right away, the officers prove his point by doing exactly what he is talking about. Instead of walking away, they treat his criticism as a reason to interfere even more. They then try to get his personal details and look at what he has recorded. Both of these moves are about control, not about following the law. You do not have to give your personal details just for doing something legal. Officers also do not have the right to check your footage simply because it makes them feel uncomfortable. Matt refuses, and that is the right thing to do. His refusal is not obstruction. It is correct behavior. The moment officers try to control recording instead of controlling their own actions, they stop doing their job. They are no longer enforcing the law. They are just reacting to being held accountable.
Cars you've taken pictures of.
No, you've got no right to.
Yes, I do. You've got no right to
excuse me.
You've got no right to
Excuse me. Do you want to follow your code of practice? This is not in your code of practice. You do not look through people's phones without a warrant. You do not tell people to stop taking pictures of... Excuse me. You do not tell people to stop taking pictures of cars. Okay, you don't do it. And if you were going to follow through on this, you're going to find yourself in a whole lot of bother, and you will be educated. I don't have to give my name.
Yeah,
I don't even have to talk to you.
Offence, so give me your name.
Right, what offence have I committed? What offence have I committed?
Taking pictures of people's cars.
Right, so what offence have I committed? That's an offence. What offence have I committed? Everyone wants to know what offence I've committed. Thousands of people want to know what offence I've committed.
I'm sure thousands of people don't.
Oh, has anyone got a phone they can check, and I'll show you.
When Matt tells the officer to follow his own code of practice, the officer responds with a bluff. He says, "You tell me what my code of practice is." That is not confidence. That is an officer showing he does not know his own rules. Officers cannot make up the law as they go and then challenge the public to correct them. Matt then calmly states something clear and simple. You cannot look through someone's phone without a warrant. That one line kills the bravado instantly. Then the officer tries a new angle. He says Matt has committed an offense and must give his name. Matt asks the only question that needs to be asked. What offense? Silence follows. No law is named. No allegation is made. No explanation is given. Because there is nothing to give. The demand for his name was never based on the law. It was a last attempt to force Matt to comply after every other approach had already failed. When an officer cannot name the offense they are relying on, the authority they are trying to use is not real.
The police officer said to you, what have they stopped you and said?
Have a look at my video of Wigan. I'm showing you, offering you proof. I'm offering you proof. They've said they've said all right, no problem.
Really?
They said what you're doing.
Come out and said,
they said
yes, it's okay. Feel free.
Why wouldn't they? Why?
Because it's very strange behaviour.
Strange isn't a crime.
We are asking why you are taking pictures of our police vehicles.
I've just told you. I'm lawfully allowed to.
You're not.
Yes, I am.
Gives you the right to take pictures of people's cars?
No, more importantly, what law stops me from doing it? Tell me that law, please. Could you answer that question? What law?
Are you live streaming now?
No.
You just said to me that thousands of people are watching this.
They will watch this.
Right. So you intend to put people's details of cars to thousands of people for no reason?
My car's on YouTube.
That's not your car. First of all, you said
I never said. Did I say that was my car?
First of all, I know it's not your car because I know whose car that is.
Right. So I didn't say it was my car.
Registration on YouTube.
Calling Matt's filming strange behavior is not a legal reason to stop him. It is actually a sign that the officers have nothing real to use against him. The word strange comes out when there is no actual offense to point to. Matt's reply is simple and sharp. Strange isn't a crime. It works because it exposes the weakness in their thinking. Policing is not about personal taste. Just because an officer would not do something himself does not make it suspicious or wrong. Then the officer asks another weak question. What gives you the right to film people's cars? This shows a misunderstanding of how rights work in public. You do not need a law that gives you permission to film. You need a law that forbids it. And that law does not exist. When the officer cannot name any restriction, his argument falls apart. It is just his opinion dressed up as authority.at. That point, the debate is no longer even about legality.as for the number plates. Matt does not include them in his footage. And if someone asks him not to show their car, he respects that.
I don't put the registrations. If someone asks me not to.
Listen, right, we'll start again, right? When I first asked you what you were doing, you said, I've got an interest in vehicles.
Yeah.
Right, now it's something completely different. You've got an interest in police cars. So
yeah.
why are you taking pictures of cars which are police cars?
Abuse of power.
I do both.
Abusive antisocial behaviour or something. What did he say?
It's a documentary for YouTube. That's what the police vehicles are for.
About what?
Police abusing section 43.
Okay.
Section 5 and 50 of PACE. Why are you telling me that I have to stop filming cars? What law's that?
Well, I find it very concerning that you're outside a police station recording vehicles.
Right, I'm just asking you what law that is where I'm not allowed to film police cars.
I haven't said you've broken a law yet.
You just said I'm not allowed.
I'm finding it very difficult because to understand why you're doing that outside a police station.
Right, for a fact, a basic fact you don't need to understand. I'm allowed to do it, that's all you need to understand. Yes, I am. What law stops me?
So you're
stops me?
With someone recording your car and put it on YouTube?
I think my Fiesta was a bit weird, but my Mazda, yes. It is on YouTube, in fact.
The officers shift to a new argument. This time they claim the problem is posting vehicle registration plates online. But that is not a rule either. It is just another retreat. Registration plates are not private information. They do not become protected just because an officer does not like where a video might end up. Police vehicles show their plates every single day on public roads, in car parks, and on CCTV and dashcam footage. Treating it as a problem only when someone deliberately films it is not about privacy. It is about control. What is most noticeable is how the objection keeps changing. First, the problem is the filming itself. Then it is why he is filming. Then it is that no law was broken but he still should not do it. And now it is about registration plates. None of these arguments hold up on their own, so they are piled on top of each other in the hope that something eventually works. Matt does not chase each excuse one by one. He simply lets each one fall apart on its own. On a separate note, before continuing, there is something that has been in development over the past few months with a small team.
You are taking videos. There's one here of a lady walking down the street because she couldn't resist taking a video of the Andrex puppy in Southport.
And
you've got the lady in as well. She's not consented to be videoed.
She doesn't need to.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't. What law's that?
Consented to be videoed.
What law's that? Explain that law.
Explain
that law.
You're walking your dog here.
And? Oh my God, you're not going to arrest me for walking my dog here.
But videoing it and...
Are you having a laugh? Do you realise how daft you're making yourself sound?
So that's not of police.
What's it got to do with you, what I video?
That's not of police. It says Wigan Police Station, and then you've got your dog on there.
You'll never make a real police officer if this is the best you can do. Will you? Support officer.
A real one.
Yeah.
It's a bit condescending, isn't it?
Well, you've been doing it to me. What's your name and collar number?
It's there. You can see it.
What if I can't read?
Have to give you his name,
Yes, he does, because I know the law. Unlike you's lot. What's your name, please? And what station?
I have to give you my collar number.
What station are you based at?
Corn Police Station.
Sorry?
Corn Police Station.
Right, and what's your name, please? It's your policy. It's your policy.
Huh?
It's your policy.
I don't have to give you my name.
It is your policy. You'll be getting retrained if you do not give me your name. I'll ask you one more time.
Are you retraining me?
Someone will be retraining you on your policy. You might be laughing now, but you won't be laughing soon. What's your name, please? I'll ask you one last time. It's your policy to provide your name. What's your name, please? PC. I'm asking you nicely.
It's PC4454.
And what's your name, please?
Looking through Matt's past footage just gives the officers another opportunity to make up new rules. One officer claims that a woman in a previous video did not give her consent to be filmed. But the woman only appeared briefly in the background while Matt was recording his dog. Consent is not required when someone is in a public place, and the officer knows this. That is exactly why she cannot name a single law to support her claim. The silence that follows is not awkward. It is the officer being exposed. Matt then turns the tables and asks for the officer's name. This time the refusal is significant. Unlike members of the public, officers are required by their own policy to identify themselves during encounters like this. Matt is not guessing or bluffing. He knows the rules, and so do the officers. Refusing to give a name is not about safety or any other reason. It is about avoiding a paper trail once it becomes clear that the encounter has not gone their way.
Right, I'll be finding out why you're not providing your name to the public.
I'm trying to find out why you're recording people.
Because I feel like it.
Taking pictures outside a police station.
I've explained why, and now I'm not telling you it over and over.
You've given a few different reasons.
I'm not going to keep telling you why I've done it. From now on, the only thing you need to know is that I'm allowed to do it, and there's nothing you can do that can stop me, so I suggest you go away, because I'm getting annoyed now. You're really annoying. You come out, you pretend you know the law. Either A, you do not know the law, or B, you are abusing it. Which is it?
Which law am I abusing?
Right, I'm not allowed to film police cars. What law is that? I bet this is the last I see of these guys, isn't it? Because they're going to get educated now. Is it true I'm not allowed to film police cars? Yes, you did. I've got it all on video. I have it all on video. You need to have a word with all these three. Thank you. Walk of shame. Walk of shame. Muppet.
The ending says a lot, because nothing is actually resolved. The officers give no explanation, no clarification of what powers they used, and no attempt to justify what just happened. They are simply called back inside. That kind of sudden exit does not mean the situation was resolved. It means someone decided it was becoming a problem. Someone higher up realized the interaction was making things worse, not better. What this moment really shows is the difference between preparation and assumption. Matt knew the legal boundaries and stayed within them the entire time. The officers, on the other hand, relied on confidence, tone, and constantly changing arguments rather than actual law. Every time one claim fell apart, they moved to another one, until there was nothing left they could safely say. That is why the walkaway matters. Not as a win, but as a result. No offense was ever identified. No power was lawfully used. No argument was left standing. When authority ends an encounter by walking away instead of resolving it, that tells you something important. The law was not on their side, and staying longer would have only made that more obvious. That is it for today's video. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps support independent coverage. Also check out Matt, his channel is linked in the description. Show him some support. Thanks for watching. This was Police Perp, and I will see you in the next one.